Alright everybody, welcome back to Crappy Design. This week's video is brought to you by a longtime repeat sponsor. You already know it's the like button. It's right below the video. It's asked me to ask you to click it, assuming you enjoy the video. But I mean, come on, how could you not enjoy the videos? They're great, right? Let's start off with number 19. Why is she putting the butter on her hand? I feel like what they tried to do here is they just wanted to be really clear about the fact that it's a slice of bread, as is being pointed out here, and maybe it wouldn't be obvious enough if the bread had butter on it. So they were like, we gotta have her performing an action. We've settled on the buttering bread thing, so we'll have her miss the bread. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes you're multitasking, you're in the kitchen, and you just end up buttering your hand. Bought a vape pen. This is the instruction card that came with it. Press to open pack chamber, heat until the small dick window turns from black to chrome. Important to allow the pipe to cool down after usage to prevent injury. More info at nofreeadvertisement.com. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. You could have used a little bit more contrast between the font and the background, but it's legible. If I could read it from the photo, it's just, yeah, I hope you didn't end up burning yourself. That would probably be unfortunate. I don't know. I've never used a thing like that before, so I don't know what all the things are that can go wrong. I'm just afraid of putting hot things into my lungs. From real lawn to virtual golf course from 1992 in just 6 to 8 days. From this to this. See green grass in just 6 to 8 days. Are you telling me that my lawn is going to turn into a computer-generated, super pixelated image if I use this? It doesn't even look real. You've not done a great job convincing me. You should have just used like 2 colors. Like before, brown, after green. Ah, yes. Quite the product. My lawn is going to be looking great. If your lawn is not this specific shade of green in 6 to 8 days, you get your money back. But not actually, because we don't warranty this. It's so often that it seems like an advertisement still just like Google a stock photo or something and be like, this is legit. It's a good way to express our product. Like, thanks to the advertisers out there that I've seen recently, people tweeted me, using my clips to advertise your platform that I don't use. Thanks for that. Not even the same roller in the pictures. That looks to have 4 wheels. This looks to have 3 wheels. See, here's what I feel like. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, commendable, right? To be doing a standing ab roller. It's commendable. It requires a decent amount of core strength to do that. But you don't, like the 4-wheel thing is just gonna make it harder. You're never gonna be like perfectly flush, right? That's why usually ab rollers just have the single wheel. That way if you're going from one side to the other, just a little bit of tilt to it as you're going down, as is natural. Like it's not gonna tilt and then smack back down and land. Like, why would you do it that way? Moldova is feeling very thankful for all the help received from China in battling the demonetized. That's an interesting image. I've never seen that picture of China before. How do you mess that one up? You know what? Hey, to be fair, there are other countries out there in the world. Like if there were 2 different European countries that I was not very familiar with, there's a chance that I would put the wrong flag over the wrong country. But at the same time, I don't know, China and the United States, and maybe...
I don't mean to sound egotistical or something,
but I just think that A, there are significantly larger land masses on the map, and B, they are generally they are the sources of large stories that propagate throughout the world. Many situations. I don't know, I'm gonna come across like some kind of arrogant American here, but I would bet a large amount of people in the planet can identify the United States and China on a map. Wow, 1 whole star. Now enrolling infants to school age. Step up to quality. 1-star award winner. Oh, man. It's probably something like Michelin stars, where for people who are not familiar with the Michelin star system for restaurants, they think,
oh, it's a 1-star restaurant? Why would I want to go there?
when even getting a single Michelin star is a big accomplishment and indicates this is a good restaurant generally. So maybe it's the same here, except an even lesser known rating system where people could be like, so why are they proud they're being rated 1 star? That doesn't seem like something to brag about. That seems like you're in the bottom 20%, which would be an F if you were in a school course, which is what you're trying to do here. So, who eats a taco like this? That just looks like a really good way to just crunch right into the gap between your teeth with a hard tortilla shell. Oh God, it pains me just to think about that. For all the times that I've accidentally bit down on a chip while chewing and it just boom, right into like the gap between the teeth. Oh, it's the worst. This is just upping your probability of that happening right out the gate, dude. Just imagining the director of the photo shoot. So take the taco, orient it vertically, and pretend to bite into it. The dude's like, nobody eats a taco this way. Maybe they should have put the couple's story on the next page. Just a thought. Gotta love the mixed up newspaper headlines. These poor people, I hope they didn't get too much crap from those who just read the headline and were like, it must be them. Why'd they choose a photo that they look so happy in? Usually it's a mugshot or something. In this case, wow, aren't they just super happy to have been caught? Man, I wish that I could be this happy when things happen to me that are bad. What planet are they living on? The #1 customer service retailer in the world. If the world were to only include part of the world, we would be #1. So out of all the Americas, we are #1. And just a little bit of south of it, just the top half of South America. There's some really good customer service folks down there in like Chile, Argentina. But beyond that, just as far as the north of South America, Central America, US, Canada, etc., like we're pretty solid. Inventors developed a demonetized mask that lets you eat without taking it off. Squeeze a lever and it opens a slot so you can go at it like Pac-Man. Inventors say the mask lets you can dine out with friends without taking your mask off. Is it like a hard... It just looks so great, dude. It's like a hard chomp, like it's backed up by plastic rather than it just being loose fabric that seals back up. That's amazing. I saw a GIF like a couple days ago on Reddit of someone who made a mask that had a pouch in it that you could fill up with beer in the GIF, and then there was like a baby bottle top on it so that you could, drink it while it won't spill out of you if you're not drinking it, but also you kind of have to have the bottle top in your mouth the entire time that you have the mask on, which I feel like would get kind of intrusive if you're trying to speak with people. It's going to be a whole thing, seeing how this is done once like restaurants open up and bars open back up. Like, are people going to wear masks? Because you can't really do the mask and eat simultaneously, and if you do this, it's not really protecting you at the same time. Just take off the mask. Also, probably a troll, let's be honest. This intentional design on this hoodie, Polo Ralph Lauren tie-dye hoodie. We're all mature adults here, okay? This doesn't look like anything to giggle at. I don't know what you're talking about. It just looks like a poor tie-dye job, perhaps. Usually tie-dye has a bunch of different colors. It's not just like you splattered. I'm just gonna use another word, splattered. I'd call it one color on top of the other. Join hands to make hospitals infection-free. Let's join hands to make our hospital infection-free. They're not wearing proper PPE. Did they not realize this? Wow. You should be wearing gloves, probably a nursing gown right there. I hope everyone's wearing a mask, but it sure doesn't look like it. If any of us have come in contact, we're all in this together. We're all gonna get it. That's the pact that we've decided to adopt here at this hospital. Fan settings. 0 is off, 4 is slowest speed, 1 is fastest speed. I mean, maybe what they did is they were like, hey, most people just turn the fan on the highest speed, so we'll just put the one closest to off, because that way they only have to move it up 1 notch in order for it to be at the speed that they're probably going to want to use it at. And, you know, on the freeway, the 1 lane is the fast lane, and then it goes down from there. So we're going to do the same thing here, unless you're in LA, in which case, oftentimes, if there's a little bit of congestion, the 1 lane is the slow lane. Because traffic makes a lot of sense here, but that's how they applied it to this fan. I'm a fan. My toaster melts its own plastic when toasting. That seems like a poor choice of material to put around something hot, but that's just me. What do I know? Plastic and heat doesn't seem like a good idea. Just like a sealed liquid and cold, also not a very good idea, because I wanted the other day to chill a beverage rapidly, and then I forgot about it, and then I opened my fridge, and I was like, oops, this has not gone well. So don't leave your plastic next to your heat sources. Don't leave your sealed containers in your freezer when they have liquid in them. Doesn't go very well. Life lessons, everybody. I should have taken a photo, but I didn't. Found on Facebook. Why not have it in order of date? Do you share a birthday with a serial unaliver? Well, it's going to be very hard for me to dig through all these names here in order to figure out what birthday this is. I feel like if you ordered it by date, it might have been a little bit easier for me to like, oh, okay, February 10. Having a hard time. I'm close though, 6 days away. Where are the Februaries here? 18th? Let's find out if I can quick scan my way to victory. 22nd, 25th, 29th. Oh, dude's only like 8 years old. And any others? Any others out here, dude? 27th. A lot of late February. 18th. No early Februaries though, dude. I think I'm safe. I think I don't share a birthday with a serial unaliver. Quite lucky, but I bet there are a couple serial unalivers who share birthdays with each other. 20. Wow, dude, there's a couple leap day boyos here. There's a pattern. This is worrisome. No broken legs I know of. Wait, is that stairs? Those are stairs? Those, oh, wow. Oh, I thought the staircase started there. Oh, that's really bad. Oh my God. This is an elementary school, by the way, as you can see by the San Luis Elementary School up here. They're really throwing kids into the fire.
This is the real world. Nobody's looking out for you. You gotta look out for yourself, kids. We're teaching you from a young age.
I guess they have a rope up there, kind of indicates that you gotta use deductive reasoning. Why is this rope here? There must be something to this. It's to prevent the old people from falling down the stairs. Maybe I should pay attention. Kids who emerge from this without big hits to the head, they go into the top universities worldwide. This book that explains demonetized to kids has people wearing their masks incorrectly. I've seen too many people wearing their masks like this. It's just, all they were trying to do here is just give a real world example of how it's gonna look. So many, it's just everybody wears their damn mask with the, why even bother at that point? Why bother? Just don't even bother to wear it. Your nose is out. It's just complete, like, you're not doing anything. You're not doing any, oh God, it frustrates me so much. In Turkey, we have footpaths with embossed yellow tiles to help blind people. It seems that those paths lead into a lot of solid objects. Oh God. And in the road too? Is that in the road or is just where cars park? I guess it's probably where they're parked. They're not waiting at a light or something like that. Okay, well, I would assume that blind people are probably taught that these paths are not entirely reliable. Either that, or these sorts of things are in the minority of situations, but still kind of seems just a little bit problematic. Here in the States, we do have those, but they don't usually follow the entirety of a path. It'll kind of just be like right before there's a crosswalk or some kind of change in your heading. So, and even then, it's not in all the different locations. This, I don't know what's worse, though. And the top for the last month, enjoy a nice massage in a moving car with your eyes closed. You know what? in 10, 20 years, the future is going to look back and laugh at us for this. They're going to be like, what do you mean you couldn't close your eyes and enjoy a massage when you were going somewhere in a car? People used to drive? They used to actually have to turn a wheel and press pedals? What are you talking about? This is insane. All we do now is we just lay back, get a massage in the back seat while the car just chauffeurs us to wherever you need to go. Oh, no risk of any car accidents. No traffic lights. God, I hope we never get to no traffic lights, because then it means you're not allowed to drive, because the cars have to be all synced up and even one just throws it off. But anyway, for the time being, maybe she's in a Tesla. Definitely isn't, because that's not a Tesla interior. But we can only hope that this is a self-driving car of some sort, because otherwise, not great. That's it for the last month. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Again, make sure to like if you liked, courtesy of our sponsor, the like button. Check out the playlist if you want to catch more of these. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll see you next time.